Hello everybody, welcome back to the shop. I have got that bad boy ready to prime, believe it or not. I got all them hatch work done. It all looks really good. It's got pins so it don't flop. I even did the chute hatch. Bam. A little bit of a lump there, but not like it was. And it's ready to go. Tell you what, my fingers are so sore. That epoxy and that clear coat was so hard. Man, that was hard stuff. And late last night I got my rest of my P51 parts all done. I actually got a couple parts laid up before I went to bed. Now this one, I made up my rudder and the aileron. See, there's an aileron, and man, it just don't weigh nothing. And it came out really good. Detail in it. Came out really good. And I got my elevators done. Would you believe I bolted these together and they didn't have no glue in the middle of them? I know, and I got my rudder done. And it's ready to go. But there's my scoop for the bottom. There's my horizontal stabs and my other aileron. I had to remake a couple molds, and that's why them are behind, just half. That's why them are half. But I got this thing ready to prime. Let me get this out of here first. And check it out. I'll put some red on it. Bam! Red tips. There's the rudder I just laid up last night. I'm going to hinge all these with them tiny Robarts. I don't have any. I just got a stick in there for now. That was actually my paint stick. But I'm going to use them tiny Robarts to hinge everything. They make some tiny composite horns, and just real light. Thing's going to be tough, man. Remember that carbon toe we put all the way around that edge? I made this thing like bulletproof. It would not surprise me if you nose this thing into the ground at full throttle and with that rubber spinner it's fired up and go again. Because, man, them waves are tough. Remember, we got some carbon toe running the lengths of these wings too. Oh man, part of my sticker came off. Just noticed that. Oh, I bet that tape pulled it off. I taped off my red. Oh well, I'll be more careful next time. But bam, it's looking good, man. It went wrong. Okay, now I can't use my dang carpet tube to prime this now because I got that end, you know, out of that paint stand I had made first. So I'm going to have to come up and do something different when I actually paint it. But for this stage in the primer, all I want to do right now, guys, is get a light coat of primer over the whole thing. Just a light coat. I got my primer mixed up. It's a little on the thin side, just so I get some primer underneath my panel lines, because we don't want any exposed Bondo in our panel lines. When I paint it, you'll just see that stuff like that. So I'm just better off everything now. We got to pack everything down. I washed it all real good this morning. Gonna tack it down because this is what our paint job's sticking to. You know, if this is all dirty, then your paint won't stick, or your primer won't stick. You know, when you go to take stuff off and your paint comes with it. Most of that's due to cheap primer, guys. Spray bombs. I used to have that trouble a lot back in the day, but back in the day I used to use spray bombs. Since I started using spray primer, I don't have that issue anymore. So that's what that is. Spray Bondo, no good. Okay, but what I'm going to have to do is spray the center of this, let it dry, put it back in the cradle, and do the ends. And I'm going to come up with something different when I paint it. I'll come up with something. Watch these hatches disappear, baby. The primer's just like paint though. This first coat, you only want to pull that trigger down a little bit. You don't want to hose it. Not bad, guys. I've seen a couple places where I need to fix. Because you can really tell when you get that Bondo, that primer on there. But I got a couple places, just a couple little ones here and there. I'm gonna get them spots. A couple spots just needed some sanding. You know, take these hatches off and lightly sand in them lines. Need a little bit here, a little bit of filler right there, but most of it looks pretty good. A little bit of filler up there, but most of these hatch lines are going to come out good. See, you can push on that one too. I can tell. Then I'm going to turn these into panel lines with rivets on both sides, so you really won't be able to distinguish them from the panel lines. I want to keep them gaps the same. You know what I mean? Now, especially with this fresh Pardal, this first coat just got to be a mist, man, or it'll fisheye real bad. Alright guys, that's what I got for you now. I'm going to get this all tidied up. I'm going to make y'all a Mustang movie when I lay these parts up today. Just minutes, man. But I'm going to get that sanded, addressed a couple issues I got, because tomorrow's panel lines. No matter what, where I'm at, I'm going to, or panel lines and rivets. So I got to get some tape on it tonight. I want to tape a good third of that back. And I could already see where they're at. It won't take that long, and I'll have it all ready to go in the morning. That way I could prime it, set up for an hour, not even that, 30 minutes. See, I can go touch that now. I can go put rivets on that now. And when that primer's fresh, it works really good, and it'll go really fast. And then the next day, do the third, next day, and the last third, and bam, be done. Now the wings, there ain't no body work to do to them wings, just a good sanding, and get them primed up, put the panel lines and rivets on. But that's what I got for you now. So, till next time, we will see you back in the shop.